around 6:30 p.m. my time it got disconnected yesterday. Yesterday there was a catastrophe in Bihar. Around 49 people died due to rains. That was lightning. In Bihar. No, in Bihar.
Oh.
Lightning struck the earth.
Oh.
So due to electrocution, many people died. All of a sudden, see, during daytime it's completely hot. By evening, all of a sudden it starts raining and you can hear thunder and lightning. So this is the situation. And other thing, in these days in coastal areas, what is happening? You get we say something like cyclone. In the US, actually, tornadoes you get. Those are taking place.
Yes.
So these days it's happening actually. Tornadoes, they are slowly entering into India. So particularly in the coast area, this is happening. Fine. So yesterday, this was with the strings. We performed some operations with strings as well as with the arrays. We did with arrays also yesterday. Okay.
Sridhar, I asked, once send all this code in on Word file.
This files I should send you?
These codes are on copy and paste in Word file sent to me.
Okay. But I cannot send like that. Reason, it is too short. Which one? The GoToMeeting chart window is too small. Still I try to send, but that may not, you may not get all the things.
Let's send that file, text file like.
File cannot be sent from this. There is no, I think, provision to send file from this. So I should send through email only, that is. I'll send it. Okay, so through email only you can get all these things.
Okay.
Now here, this one we are working with the strings in this. Today we are going to look into some different types of function called as anonymous function. We can create a function called as anonymous function. Anonymous function does not have any name. If you look at this, you have many functions. So all these are having a function name followed by empty set of parentheses, then you have a code block. So this is what exactly a named function. A function has a name. But sometimes what happens, you can create an anonymous function. Anonymous functions they don't have, or we can say them as self-executing functions also. We can call them as self-executing functions. So whenever page is getting loaded, if you have to execute some function, you can use this anonymous function. If you have to execute some code block, you can do this way. So define in this manner, function, they do not have any name, you put function, then followed by, put the curly braces. Okay, so at the end, you invoke the function. Like this, a function can be invoked. And inside this, you can write alert. Alert and a self-invoking function like this. You can put self-invoking function. So this way, we are going to set it. We are writing it as a self-invoking function. Now, when you execute this page, automatically this function will be executed for us. This is called as a self-invoking anonymous function. We can call this as self-invoking anonymous function. Sometimes such functions you need to write, you may write it. So now come to this part, then execute. HTML samples, HTML pages you have here, not even this. Java EE, and here in this we can go to the web content folder, and here in the JavaScript operators when you execute you can get what is that code exactly I'm using now. This is string manipulation. Come to this, then click on this string manipulation. It's going to be invoking first. The function is going to be getting executed and self-invoking function like this you get. Okay. Similarly, you can use this sometimes in this way. Whenever body is actually getting loaded, at that time you can put such function. So take this, come to the body of this. So within the body, whenever it is starting, you can put here script, put like this, followed by here write. So body is loading, you can put like this. You can put this way. Similarly, the same function, once page is loaded fully, once body is loads, you can put again. Here you put this way. So body is loaded. Like this, you can have these anonymous functions. Okay, so we have an unnamed function, or there is no name for the function. Such functions are called as anonymous functions. Now when we execute it, what happens? See, first it says I'm a self-invoking function. After that, body is loading, it gives. At the end, it should print actually body is loaded. Okay, so it should print actually body is loaded, but why that is not printed? Let me see here. So function body is loaded because there is no script block. Because of that, it's not executing. You need to put in the script block. Then when you put in the script. So when you go with the script block, in such cases, it's going to be put this way. So now this part will be getting executed. Because I was not using script, due to that could not be executed. Come to this, then execute. It says I'm a self-invoking function. Body is loading. Similarly, body is loaded. So how much time it took, you can find out from loading this body with the help of this. You can actually find out how much time is needed to load the body. So at what time it started loading body, at what time it ended, you can actually get that. Now let us see how we do that. So here we can convert into a string here, into date we can print actually here. So yesterday we were using some date related function. With the help of that, we were printing date there. So let us try to create new date and try to print the date. So we can print the date actually. So this is anonymous function. Whenever we use here date, so using date we'll find out it. So exactly at what time that's created, the function has started loading body, at what time it ended we can find out. So we'll get actually what date it is in that. At what time it started and at what time it ended, you can find out. Even using here, from the date, time also you can just get. You can be getting just time. So with time also you can get it. You can just take only time. With time you can get that particular thing. So instead of printing, actually the entire thing, we can actually show with the seconds. Milliseconds we can take. Using milliseconds we can print it. So now here I just create a new function. This is going to be, so but before that we require some variable here. So after this, before this, I put here a para. ID is here S time. That is nothing but start time I put. Then close the para. Similarly, here we put one more paragraph after this. Another paragraph we take, then here write P, then followed by ID. This is E time. So if you look at this, this may give error. Reason, we have this at the end, but the code block is in the beginning. So therefore, you need to take this on the top of this one. You need to put. You can put here somewhere. You can be putting before you execute this block. After body, immediately the paragraph you need to put. So P ID is S time and then E time, and here you need to get the date and time now. Here write var D1 equal to, it is here, what happened? Yes, D1 equal to new date. We can create a date like this. So once you create date, we can actually print here the time, exact time we can get like that. We can be getting exactly the time with that. We can actually print here like a string. So what exactly the date is, we can print here with the help of the toString. So using toString, we can print the date and time. Now here, what I do, right here, document dot get element by ID. Get element by ID. Followed by here, I specify the name s time dot, it is inner text. This equal to, I should assign here this one, D1 dot toString. I can convert this into string, D1 dot toString. In the string manner, I can do this. So this is going to create the starting time. Similarly, we can come to this point here, and how much time it is using, we can find even here. This time it should be E time. So in E time, we are setting it. So therefore, it's going to show for us the starting time as well as ending time. Using this anonymous function, we can set how much time it has taken, we can find. And self-invoking function, body is loading, it says. After that, we have paragraph on the top. So it is exactly what? 44 seconds. Click on OK. Then here it says 49 seconds. 17, 33, 49 here, and this is about 44. So 5 seconds has taken to load this. You can see here, clearly you are seeing 17 hours, 33 minutes, 44 seconds, and here it is 17 hours, 33 minutes, 49 seconds. So like this, it's showing here 5 seconds time difference. It took 5 seconds to load it. So like this, you can actually use anonymous functions when it's needed. When it's needed, you will be using anonymous functions like this. So like anonymous function we are printing here, this is showing you GMT plus 50. That means it is ahead of actually Greenwich Mean Time by 5.5 hours. It's taking actual London time, from London time it's showing us. Okay, so this way we created here. This is what exactly an anonymous function we are writing 3 times that we are invoking. So they don't have any function name in this. We don't have any function names here, just we can create a function like this. We are creating function as well as we are invoking even. We are even invoking it. So like this, we created here some anonymous function. Similarly, there is one more concept called hoisting. We say it as hoisting. There is a word called hoisting we use in the JavaScript. Okay. So hoisting is nothing but default behavior of moving declarations to the top. Whatever declarations you have, they can be moved onto the top. So that concept is called as hoisting. Okay. So what happens in JavaScript? We can declare a variable, after that is used. We can declare a variable after its usage. But in other languages it's not acceptable, but in JavaScript you can do it. So that feature is called as here hoisting. Okay, so we can declare a variable after its usage. So that concept is called as a hoisting. Let us see how that works. I am going to here use some function. In that function, what I do, I can go with the hoisting concept. Okay, I can use a hoisting concept. So first I use a variable, then after that I try to assign them. Okay, so first I use the variable, then after that I try to assign. That concept is called as hoisting. Okay, so hoisting is nothing but is the behavior of JavaScript. It is going to move all declarations to the top of the current scope. We know that there are 2 scopes. One is what? A function scope. Other one is what exactly? The global scope. We have two scopes, a local scope and a global scope. So with hoisting, what happens? The variables all they get moved into the top of the current scope. To the top of the current scope they can be moving. So it's a default behavior of the JavaScript. So using this, what happens? All the variable declarations they are going to be moving to the top of the scope there. Scope we know one is global scope, other one is local scope. Okay. So, but whenever you take JavaScript initializations, they will not be getting hoisted. They are not going to be hoisted. Initializations will not be hoisted there. But only just variables they are going to be getting initialized. They will be just moved variables. Variables are going to be just getting moved actually onto the top. Okay. So whatever you initialize, that value comes up by you. So therefore here, let us try to just see how this works. A function script I am going to write here. Show hoisting. Like this I put it. Now here I am going to write it. Whatever required I am going to write. Here what I do, alert A plus B, I put like this. I am going to write alert A plus B, then where A, similarly where B also I write here, where B also I write. Okay, then on the top before I use here, I can even write, I write like this here, A is 20, then B is 30. Like this, I can declare a function. This is what exactly show hoisting. This is going to be declaring, this is going to be printing A plus B. It can actually print A plus B for us. Okay, so here what happens? It's going to be actually printing it. Now, we are using first of all variable, then after that we are declaring them. This feature is called as hoisting feature. Now let me call this function. I am going to call this function somewhere in the second script block. Here I can call this function. So here in the bottom we have, I can call that particular function. Before it goes with alert, I call it show hoisting. I am calling this function this way. Now just try to execute it. And self-invoking function, it says, page says 50. It's showing the value is 50 for us. Then body is loading, it is saying, similarly, here what is happening, body is loaded. So like this is happening here. So it's getting moved up. Once again, if you refresh, it says I'm a self-invoking function, then the page says 50. Okay, then body is loading, it says here, then followed by body is loaded, like this it's showing. Though we keep this data, where are we keeping it? Inside the function, this is getting moved actually. So show hoisting is getting moved outside this one, it's going to the beginning. So function where it is appearing actually, here somewhere it is appearing for us. Okay, so therefore what is happening with this? This is getting invoked before the script blocks are getting completed. This is actually getting executed. So here, this way, what is happening? It's getting hoisted. When you go with the hoisting, once again, where it is. Okay, we kept here. Show dialog, script actually, we do it. So here, we are calling first of all hoisting, then followed by body loading we have written. So this is getting called for us. This is getting called, then here, all the variables they get moved up. So first they moved up actually. This feature is called as hoisting. It is not running in the strict mode, but you can use sometimes the strict mode. So with the help of strict mode without declaring variables, you can't use. Okay, so if you use the strict mode, in such cases, it cannot run without declaring variable. So we are running this function without declaring variable. We are declaring variables later on. If you look at the function where I have written show hoisting, first A20 I am writing, B30 I am writing, then I am printing A plus B. After that I am declaring variables. So this feature is called as here hoisting. Okay. Now when you use in the strict mode, at the time without declaring variable, you cannot use. If you go with the strict mode, in such cases, without declaring variable, you cannot use. Now for example, right here, use strict somewhere. You try to put here this way, use a keyword like use strict. What happens? See. Okay, like this, we are trying to set it. We are saying it as use strict. Now what happens the result? We can see in this. So in the script, we are trying to put it. Now when you execute it, it should give actually error. Now try to run this. And a self-invoking function, it should not say 50 actually, because it has to be using the use strict. Certain features they don't work actually. Why they don't work? Use strict we should use. Let me move this into function part. Control X, and here I just try to use it. Now let me once again execute it. But it's not using the strict mode. It's not at all working in the strict mode. So cut this and once again invoke in the function here. Somewhere in the body load we set it. Okay, like this we have set. Now we try to invoke this other function. In the strict mode it should be getting invoked. Just execute it now. Says 50, but somehow it's not working in this. So strict mode is not working as far as this particular thing is concerned. Though I have used strict, it's not working actually. Let's see what is the problem. Use strict is not working. What can be the reason? We can check. Okay, so we just use strict like this. It should work. In such cases, it should be working, but it's not at all working here. Let us use globally. Even we tried it globally, but though we use it globally, still it is not working. We can go to this part. Then here, after this, let us put. With every function, it should be available now. It's not working properly. So, I think there is a problem with here. Use strict is not working as we expect. So these are few drawbacks we have actually. So whether they work or not, there is no guarantee here. So this is not working. Whenever here what is happening, you declare variables later, but first use them. This feature is called as normally coasting feature. So this is for use strict without declaring variable. You should be in a position to use it, but it's not supporting actually. This is not supporting in that. Now, so here next thing is I try to demonstrate the loops to you. Here I can show you loops. With loops, what happens? See, here function print. So here we write print like this. Nums. Print 10 nums like this. I give this is a function. Using this, I should print something on the HTML element. Here we write here where n is 1. Then here while loop we use while n less than or equal to 10, we try to print. Where exactly we print? We try to put into document dot write, followed by here we can specify n. We are going to write n on the screen. Like this, we are going to write, this is what print 10 nums. This we need to invoke in response to some button click event. Come to this point, then here let us use, after this let me use here input type, here it is button. Okay, then here value is run while loop, we put like this, run while loop, we put this, and here this is on click equal to this will be the elements. Like this we have a button, execute it. This all coming properly, no issue with them. Okay, but here run while loop. When you click on the run while loop, what happens? See, it should write here one by one, but nothing is happening with it.
I think the condition, condition is not for prime numbers. Logic is not written.
There is no logic incorrect. While n less than or equal to 10, document.write n we are writing. Okay, but here
you want to print 1 to 10.
N plus plus, if I put, at least it should be printing for us. Otherwise we may go into infinite loop. It should go into infinite loop here. So document.write, with the help of that I should print it. The n value must be getting printed here. So if I take this, n value must be getting printed. Okay. So n plus plus, after some time we should come out from the loop. It's printing like this. So whatever you had, they are getting totally removed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is printing. So whatever elements we had, they are automatically getting removed in this. They are getting removed. So totally new document is written in this. So no new document actually here, getting created totally. So we lost everything from the given document. Suppose if you have to append to the existing document, then in such cases, in the other way, should do it. Okay, so in the other way, we must do in such cases. So using write, we are going to write the data onto the document. So using write method, we are going to write to the document. Okay, so similarly, we should be in a position to append. If required, we should be appending it. If required, we should be appending to the document. So here, using document object, we should manage it. We have basically 4 different, there are certain documents, there are certain objects we have actually. One of the object is going to be document object. We have document object, so using document object we are managing it.
Say that the screen is stuck.
Screen is stuck. It's not okay.
Oh.
Correct.
Okay. No, it's okay, Sridhar.
Okay. So using here the document dot write, we are writing onto the screen. See, we have in the browser 5 different objects. A window object, navigator object, screen object, history object, and location object. These are going to be 5 different objects available. So we have actually 5 different objects available in that. So one of the things in this is here, you have a document. With the help of the document, you can manipulate the DOM. DOM stands for document object model. So it is going to be document object model. We manage actually with that. So using DOM, we can be performing various operations. So using here write, we are writing something on the document itself. In the body, we are going to replace everything with the help of the write. So using write, we are going to do that. Now let us try to write this way. Document.write here, followed by document dot, this is going to be here body, we call, then plus here, this is going to be n. What happens? Let us see in that. Now here, once again I execute this. Okay. So it is printing all the things in that. It's printing here, all the things are getting printed, but every time it's printing 1, then 2, then 3. So this way it's printing here. It's going to print in this manner. So it is unable to retrieve the content properly as HTML. So it's just printing for us the n only. It's just printing actually n, and that is shown as a object, like an object that is shown. So using here the document.write, we are writing just some data onto the document here. Some content we are writing to the document. Suppose you want to write something into, now here, if you want to write some, in a tabular fashion, suppose you want to write, therefore you can do this way, where some k equal to, you can do this way. This will be here HTML. Okay, so not HTML, you can put some body in this. You can take a body here, followed by here, close the body, don't close, so body we don't close actually, then otherwise, okay, where k equal to, otherwise right, document.write here, document.write, then followed by here, this will be a table, we put like this, border equal to 1, we can put this way, border equal to 1, we can put, then here we have a closing tag like this. Next thing here, inside this, we are going to write this one as tr, then followed by td, we put like this, then plus symbol you put followed by here, again we put plus, then this is slash td, then here it is slash tr we put. So this way you are trying to write it. At the end of the loop we should write this one as document.write, followed by here this is slash table. Table has to be printed this way. In the table we are trying to show data. Okay, so there should be 10 rows. So in the 10 rows we should have data like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 10. Let us run this and see. Showing like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 10 we are getting in this. Up to 10 we are getting. So with the help of the document.write we could do it. So using document.write we are going to do this way. Okay, so here document object is important object. With the help of the write we are writing, and we are using a loop in that. Using a loop we could do that. Now next thing here, let us try to find out whether given number is a prime number or not. We try to find out whether given number is a prime or not using here some other button. So this button, now I am going to just I'm going to comment this button. So in the place of this button, this can be comments, and here let me close the comment tag. Then here I am going to create another button, input type equal to, here this is button. Okay, then followed by here value equal to find prime or not. Find prime or not. Okay, similarly here what I do, I can write on click find prime. This is a method we are going to invoke. This method we are going to invoke. So when we click on that, it should be printing whether there is a prime number or not, we should get. So therefore write here another function. One more function we need to write here. So go to beginning, then here itself let us do function. This is prime or not. Oh, sorry, find prime I think. This is what exactly last method. If you look at that, what I am invoking is find prime. I should have a name like find prime. Function, then find prime. Like this we use. Then inside this we need to write the required code. We should write the required code inside this. Now here, first of all, we need to input some number from the keyboard. So for that purpose, var num equal to, here it is parse int. Then this is prompt. We write here, then enter a number. Like this we put enter a number, followed by, here I put just 3 here. I am taking by default a number 3 in that. Okay, so here for this you can have a try block. You can use here try block. Then after this we can have here a catch block. We have a catch ERR, then here we can catch it alert ERR dot message. So whatever message it is, we can print. Now we try to convert that into integer. Whatever number we have, we try to convert into integer. Now here var say some CAT equal to this one 2. We start from 2 here. We start from 2, then from the 2 we go, we need to find half of the number. Var sqrt equal to, here we should write actually the square root we need to find out from this. So var sqrt equal to map dot sqrt followed by here num we give. But this we need to, here we need to go with the floor. So map.floor followed by map.sqrt num we take. Like this, here we are going to invoke the square root. Now next thing here, we use a while loop again. And one another thing is var is prime equal to false, true we put. Is prime equal to true only, jumping there. Is prime equal to true we set. What we say in this is a prime number, we are saying is prime equal to true. Next thing here, while say CLT less than or equal to, this is SQRT, we need to do this. Here use an if condition. Using if condition you can check it. So if condition we take here, if num %, we use CLT that equal to 0. So in such cases what exactly we do, we write is prime false. Is prime equal to false we put, then we break it. We are going to break. So that means forcefully we come out from the loop. We are using here the break with that we can come out from the loop. Okay, now here write alert. Here this is going to be num, then plus here is prime is yes.
Here using square root, this also finds for prime numbers directly. You put number percentage of 4 equal to 0. That's enough, I think, for prime number.
No, that is not enough. How it can be, for example, like 121. In the case of 121, So how, if you take 4, how do you get that?
Not enough.
Not enough. See, for example, you take 13. In the case of 13, how do you get? You take 17. How do you get in the case of 17? You cannot get like that. So you need to try number of times. You need to try with, for example, take 17. 17 square root is how much? 4. You need to start at 2 and you need to go up to 4. Then only you can say it's a prime or not. Okay, so now let us try to execute this. And here other one is, we need to increment C and T plus plus, we should do here. Otherwise, there is no point in that. Now here, come down, then try to execute it. This is the button we have, we need to execute this. Okay. What is loaded? It has here, find prime or not. It says 3 default value it is taking. Let me take 17 here. Click on OK. 17 is prime is true, it says. Okay. Now let me give here 15, what it says C. Click on OK. So 15 is prime is false. It's saying. That means what? It's finding out correct. Now go to this, then try to give some 121. So in the case of 121, 11 squared is 121. What it says C. So 121 is prime is false because it has factors. Similarly, let us take 57, 59, whether that's prime or not, we can check. Click on OK. So 59 is prime is true. So like this, to find out whether it's prime or not, this logic we are using in this. So using this particular logic, we can find out whether this is a prime number or not. Here this is a function. So using this function, we are finding out whether this is a prime number or not. Okay. Now one more kind of example. See, suppose I enter a number, something like 5367. I want to convert this into like 5, then followed by 3, 6 and 7. How to do this? How much code we need to write for this? Srinivas? We have a number like 5367. So when you have 5367, you need to convert that into words like 5, 3, 6 and 7. Normally a lot of code you need to write for that. You need to use switch case with the help of that you should do. But by using recursion in easy fashion, you can do it. See how we do that. Here in this, I write a function this way, function here, convert, why is it jumping, function, right, print, print number in words. So we need to print a number in words. For that purpose, we need to here define a method. But before that, I declare where digits in words. I put like this, digits in words. So here this is going to be like this. I use here where digits in words. Here very first thing is going to be 0, and have like this, then followed by here it is 1, then this is going to be here 2, the next one is 3, then we have here 4, then similarly it is here 5, then we have here 6, then this is 7 we have here, after that it is 8, then this is 9. So total 9 digits we are considering here. we declared an array. It is containing this many strings. So total 10 strings we have. Now with the help of this we need to find out. So we need to find out here in this. I am going to pick a random number in this. Where rnum equal to, here first of all math dot say floor, then followed by math dot random. We use this method multiplied with say some 10,000 or even 1 lakh I use. So this much big number I am using. I am going to generate a number. I am going to generate that much big number. Okay, so next thing is, okay, so this number I declare somewhere outside. Okay. Here one more function I should write. Function write get words. We will write like this, and I am going to invoke. Here I should have a number n. This number n I have, I am going to call this. Here I am going to call that particular number. So now here write where p, we are going to write. So where p we write, otherwise where words. We put here where num words. This is equal to empty string, we make it. We are going to make empty string. After that, we need to declare this way. If condition we use here. If condition we are going to use in this. Okay, so here this will be, we are trying to set like this. So we write here if condition, if this is what exactly, n greater than 9. If n is greater than 9, in such cases we call the same function. So here write num words equal to, we try to write this way. So num words equal to, this will be here. Okay, num words equal to, we write it as okay, num words equal to num words plus, this will be here. We are going to call the method again. The method is going to be get words, take here, followed by n by 10. Like this we use n by 10, but only integral part we should use. Math dot floor, we put here n by 10. Like this we are going to get it. So next thing is here num words equal to, so what we do here is we use the number. Number is how much? This will be first of all n, this is going to be here, digit in words, we use like this. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Okay. Yes. It's saying that audio connection is lost, but fine. So return num words, it's saying. Now it's going to be returning it. Now here in this we give alert followed by, we call this get words function. Get words, then here it is whatever number or num what we are getting, we take it, then try to execute. So this way we are trying to do it. Here write alert, the number picked up is, the number picked is followed by, this is here or num. Like this we do, and using the recursion concept, simply we can convert the given number. Only with 5 lines of code we can achieve it. You can see here, we are not writing too much code. Just we are writing only 5 lines. Using 5 lines itself, we are going to get it. So this is the power of the recursion. So this is what print number in words. This we need to now call from here. Where is that exactly? So here in the bottom we put one more. Br, this is followed by input. Type is button here. Type equal to button. Then followed by value is convert num to words. Then here on click equal to, we need to invoke this. This method has to be invoked. Now close the function like this. Now what is happening here? We have a button that we should invoke. Okay. Now convert number to word. Click on this. Number picked is 10,000. It is coming. Once again, let us. Obviously, it takes only 10,000. Why it is so? After it's nothing. It's not reading anything. Okay. So let us come to this point. Then here. Oh, it is not. It should be multiplication. So this is what exactly multiplication it is. This is get words of n. When we use get words of n, should be returning for us. When we give r number, it should be printing for us. Now this is n words equal to empty space, n words equal to digit in words of n% plus num words taken like this here into consideration. Okay. And this is what here, num words equal to num words plus get words of math.floor n by 10 we take. Whether we try to do. So when n is greater than 10, we are using this way. Okay. Now once again, just execute. What is the problem in that? We can check. It's giving 82382. After that, nothing is coming for us. We are not getting anything after that. What will be the reason? Or we can come in do infinite loop here, and whenever we take get words, we write here n by 10. Math.floor of n by 10 we are taking, so it should be calling again other function. Repeatedly it should be calling some other function. So therefore, it should work actually. This should be working for us. If n by n greater than 9, so if n greater than 9, it should be calling recursively for us. It should call us recursively, then we should get the required number. So here also give a space. Put like this. So it should be calling. It should be calling. Let us try to put here just some alert. What happens? Let us see in this. Alert numbers. Okay, it should work properly. Numbers equal to empty string we have taken. Get words we have taken of n. Math.floor n by 10 we are using. So with that we should get. So we are using this also floor. It should give us n when you divide with 10, gives actually a decimal point, and you let us see where is the problem. You can find. Okay, 35137. After it says nothing here, click on OK, but then it's getting converted. Everything is actually getting returned there. Okay. So function without getting called, it's getting terminated simply here. Okay. The problem is here when we call this, it's going to be getting returned. Return n words. Numbers were taken. Allowed numbers. After printing it, it says numbers equal to digit in words and %n. It's taking there actually. So plus, it's using that way. Fine. I declare a variable otherwise, global variable. I'm going to use a global variable. Digit in words is correct only spelling. Yes, that is a problem. Digits in words. Digits in words is spelling mistake. Due to that, I think it's failing there. Small mistake. 75711. 7, it's printing. Next thing is 57. Then 757. 1757. 11757 is printing like this. What number is printed? Once again, let us see. It's printing 34939. We should get 34939 as a result. Okay. So click on OK. 3, this is 43, it's printing. So 943 is printing. 3943 it's printing. 93943 it's printing for us. Once again, see 3666 we need to get. So 3 should come, then 6 should come, 3 should come, 3 should come, 6 should come, like that. So first of all, it's printing here 3, then it's printing 6, then it's printing 3 again. Once again 3 it's printing, then it prints I think 6. So it's getting reversed in fact. It's printing reversed. So now we need to correct the piece of code. So here it should be like this. Plus we use and space we are going to use here, put a plus, then this way we can get correct result in this. At this time correct result. This is showing here alert numbers. So in the numbers also we have a problem in the same manner. So here delete this, followed by here plus, put it as some space and plus numbers, like this we use. So this should be, recursively giving us the number. Convert to numbers. 55749. You should have 55749. First is 5, then 5, then 7, then 4, then 9. So this is properly returning for us. When we click on this, now this time it's giving 94979. First you should get 9, then 4, 9, 7, 9. So now you say now 9, then 4, then 9, then 7, 9. So this is what, using recursion, we can easily convert the given number into words here. I am using the recursion concept. Just with the help of these 5 lines, we could do it. We could easily convert into the words here. Easily we could convert into words. This is the power of recursion basically. So recursively we are calling. Recursion normally we use with the, whenever you do engineering, at that time in the C language probably you came across recursion, that was with the factorial. To find factorial, probably you might have used this. Though you are in mechanical background, I think you have C language. In the C language, I think you learned this. So
Yes, yes.
at that time, use factorial for factorial. For factorial, we use recursion. But here, using recursion concept, I could convert the given number into words. Without much difficulty, I could do this. Just with 5 lines of code. See how many lines it is? 1, then 2, 3, 4. Only 4 lines in fact. With 4 lines, I could do this. So this is going to be the power of recursion. Functional programming languages, they use recursion a lot. They use heavily the recursion. So using recursion concept, we could do this here. So this is what get words. Similarly, you can convert a number into binary format using recursion concept. In fact, you can convert it to any format, need not only binary. I demonstrate that to you. Here, I write function, then here convert, or you can write it as jumping like this. This is going to be function followed by here def to bin. Okay, this is jumping. Def to bin. Decimal to binary. This is the number I want to convert. Here write num as the parameter. We give here number as parameter. So this is the right way of writing function. So it should be something like this. Here it should have the curly brace. Here indentation is correct now in this. So this is what we have a number. This number we need to convert to say into here into whatever number system it is. Num followed by here it is ns. We put even ns number system. So where write it output equal to its empty string, we put like this. It's going to be empty string, we set like this. Now here we need to be calling it. The function has to be called repeatedly now from this. Here take. So if condition we use again, if num divided by ns. So number we are trying to divide with ns. If it is greater than or equal to, so what we write here, number we should divide with ns. If that is greater than, here greater than or equal to, for example, you have say some 20, you have to convert that into base 2 system. So with what you compare, therefore, if number divided by ns, so this is going to be here math.floor. So if it is greater than or equal to ns only we should write here. If it's greater than or equal to ns, so in such cases we have to call this again. We should call the same method again and again. So here write output equal to output plus, here followed by we invoke the same method take to bin, then here this will be num %ns, use like this. Num %ns we are going to use, but here we should use a condition. We have to use a condition here. It can't be simply like that. It can't be simply like that. We should use here some condition. Okay, we have to use here a condition, something like this. If, okay, so here inside this, this is okay. We are going to call again this one. We can end the curly brace there. That is okay. But after this now, we need to here convert number. We need to convert a number. For that purpose, So in this, here we use if condition again. If num percent ns, if it is greater than or equal to 10, then in such cases we need to convert. We need to convert that into something like a character we need to convert. Here, therefore, we write this way: output equal to output plus. We take the character now here, write string dot. We use here a function. We use string dot from, write it as char code. Then specify here the number. Number is here num percent ns. Okay. So plus we need to put this as here. We need to add a value. This is fine, but here we need to add a value. Suppose you have 10 value. When you have 10, it should be showing 65. Therefore, try to put 55 for that. Like this we take. So else we take output equal to, only this line we require. Else it should be 48. Use this way. Instead of using 58, 55, use 48. Like this we do. Then here at the end return output. So this is the function. Using this function we can actually convert the given number into here a into some other number system. We may have decimal number, so decimal number we are going to convert into other number system. We can convert to other number system here. So just try to invoke it. Now come to a button. Okay. We define there. So whenever we invoke it, we use the button. With button, we see this. But when you go with button, need to have another function. Some other function is required. Okay. Print. Here is one. Here one more thing. Button. Convert decimal to other ns. Use like this. On click we should use the function now. The function name is somewhere we have written on the top. The function name we need to take now. The function name is here. Where I have written function string demo. Yes, this is the, not this one. Deck to bin. We should use the function as deck to bin. Come to this, and here I specify this as deck to bin. Followed by pass the parameters. I try to enter numbers here. I just enter something like here 65, then 2. What happens? See this. I am passing 65 and 2. When I click on this button, what happens? But nothing happens with that because it's not printing anything. It's not printing anything. Just try to print in this. How this is going to be forming? We can print. At least it can be printed here. Let me print this one here. Okay. Here before returning output, just let me print it alert followed by output. So every time what output we get, we can check. Okay, it's not working, nothing is working in this. Because in the improper way, we have called it. Called in the improper way. So definitely this can't be working. I cannot pass here parameters. I can't pass any parameter here from this. Depth to bin we have here, but I can call somewhere in the code block. Here actually I don't require even there depth to bin. Somewhere here I can do this. So once document is loaded, I can invoke depth to bin. I come to this part, then here in the script block, I call this with this value. So I enter 65 then comma 2. In the binary format, it should be converted. Now I just execute this. Not working at all. Okay. Here, depth to bin. This is part of script only. I'm invoking it. So if I look at this function, depth to bin, num comma ns, I'm using in that output. So this is our find here. When greater than or equal to ns, it's going to perform this way. Oh, problem is here. Okay. Still, I think we have problem in this code. Now, math.floor greater than or equal to ns, we use this way. Then similarly, if num%ns greater than or equal to 10, it's going to do this. And R alert I kept here, it is alert. No. What is the reason why I am unable to call this? And we come to the script block. Okay, I'm just trying to invoke it. It's part of the script code. 65 comma 2 I have given. When I give 65 comma 2, can't it be executed here? This should be executed. Anonymous code block, though we have depth to bin x. This is correct. So here itself, let me invoke. But in the depth to bin, decimal to binary. Okay. Ns, we have taken function. We made like this. It's not internal function, external function only. Okay. All brackets are the correct. Every bracket is correct here. Output empty string we have taken, and this is and here this is going to be adding 10. Output we get like that. So we should have here the result this time. It's not working at all in this. What can be the reason? Though I invoked it in the script block, I am invoking it. Depth to bin 65 comma 2, calling it, though I am calling, it's not working. Okay. So come to this point here, where output I have taken, just alert. This is a recursive function. Recursive function put like this. Put this way. At least first time do we enter or not, we can check here. At least first time we are coming or not inside this. Yes. Problem is with this. Committing so many mistakes like this. num percent ns followed by ns we take like this. Okay, it's not even entering inside this. Deck to bin we have taken, so not even inside this one it's coming. Num percent ns plus 55, you should get actually the character code for that. Similarly even here it should. So why, I mean it's not even getting invoked. We use here floor, this is correct only, then ns is correct here. Then what is the problem in this? Greater than or equal to ns we take here. As long as it's greater than or equal to ns, it should work. Alert output we have taken, from char code we are using, this is all correct here. Num percent ns greater than or equal to 10. In such cases, we should add 55, otherwise we should add actually 48. What's the problem? Before loading body itself, it should execute. Because in the beginning only we are doing it. Okay, so it's not executing. Before that only it should execute for us. Okay. At the end I think I kept it. Deck to bin I am keeping here like this. So in this function, the script log, try to execute that. At least this time it should execute now. Body is loaded, it's giving message. Straight up it's jumping into body loaded. Even this is also not working. Body is loading also, we are not getting it. It's not even, the other piece of code is also not even working in this. Okay. Let us put alert. It's not returning any value. It's returning definitely. We can have that way. When you come to this point here, straight up it's printing body loaded. Okay. Comment it now. Execute. Loading is not getting printed at all in this. Loading also should be printed for us. It's not printing this part. Script we have taken, body is loading, should be getting printed. What's the problem? ID, then this is problem with caching, we have a problem. Whenever we work with this, there is a problem with caching. If you remove caching, then things can work properly. Settings, if you go to advanced settings, clear browsing data. Fine, now this is gone here. Okay, now run this. What is loading should get. This is the problem with the JavaScript. Small mistake also can be causing a lot of nuisance. Small mistake can cause a lot of nuisance actually.
Like other languages, it did not show any error message.
It will not show any error. It's not show because it's working in the web page. This is the problem you face with this. But this kind of problems you don't have with AngularJS. With AngularJS we don't have this kind of problems. But here, where is the problem? Finding out is going to be really daunting task. It's going to be daunting task. Once again, run this. Loaded showing. Loading is not showing at all. Here if you look at this, the loading part is not coming up. We should get even loading also in this.
Yes.
Because within the body we have set it. Script function, show hoisting. Any problem with the hoisting due to that? Is it not working properly, let us go to hoisting and see. If you miss any bracket or anything there, this gives a problem. So come to hoisting in this. Hoisting is correct only, there is no problem with the hoisting. As far as hoisting is concerned, there is no issue with that. So it should not give any problem in such cases. Then why it is giving after this a problem? Show hoisting is working. It should work properly. Okay, so alert body is loading, this we are not getting. Now this time you got body loading. Body is loaded, we are getting it. Now come to this part, then try to execute. Show hoisting, why it is giving problem? If you come to show hoisting, somewhere at the top, probably duplicate variable name we are using in this. Var A, var B we have here, alert A plus B. So it is not at all printing this alert value. Show hoisting is causing some nuisance in this. So if you go with the show hoisting, this is causing some problem, it's giving some nuisance. So this is where I was using therefore the function. I think here, very first I try to put. Within the function I have written show hoisting. Okay, so similarly, show hoist, instead of show hoisting, try to put this newly created one. Newly created one is what? This is exactly def to bin, decimal to binary. I created, let me invoke inside this. (65,2) just put in this. Now, coming to this part, this body loaded, it's giving message. That means it's unable to invoke it. After that, if you put this part here, is there any difference? Body is loading, body load is showing, but it's not executing that, it's not giving you the required output. So here, body loading message we are getting, def to bin 65,2, when we say, it's not giving any result. Okay, def to bin, decimal to binary, when we use this one, alert output, it's saying, it should be alerting the output. You should get the output every time. This alert message should be coming, but it's not showing any alert for us in this. Any code problem in this? Probably the problem is with code. Where we have taken output is empty, keeping like this. At least recursive function, will this be getting printed or not? Let us check. What is loading? What is loaded saying, but that function is not getting called at all. So it's unable to call that function. Def to bin is not getting called at all in this. Okay. This is can't say. Okay, this is 65, then comma 2 is specify here. Not working this. Call 1. We write one more function called as call 1 that we are going to call. Here define a function called as call 1. inside this, let us invoke. But function we invoke it here. We call this one. Problem in the code. There is a problem with at least alert we show hello input. So unable to call anything. This is total value convert to decimal to other ns. 1 is equal to call 1. So then function. This function we are writing here call 1. In the function I am writing this function in the function I am doing like that. So if I do like that, then definitely it's going to be error. Get words I have here. So this is going to be bracket and close here, and this is the condition. Everything is correct in this. This is going to be correct only. So when I write like this function, there is a problem in this. There should not be any problem here. Def to bin is very much correct. None comma ns. Okay, so whenever you take number and we divide with ns, you make it actually a value that is also correct. Math.4 we have, using that we can find out. Okay, plus def to bin we use, but def to bin should be returning a value. So take return. After that, write return output. What's the problem? Neither alert is working nor this is working here. %ns is correct. Okay. I'll solve this problem today. What is the problem statement? I'll find out actually why it is doing like this, why it's behaving so. Working with, core JavaScript is areas like this. A lot of concentration we need to have. If you miss some simple spelling of some word, you are going to it becomes actually a nightmare. But when you use jQuery, AngularJS, it's not going to be the case because there is a ready-made library. Comfortably, you can use that stimulus. And one more thing, if you get problems like this, you feel that somebody is sucking your blood. So this kind of problems you face in the software development. When things are working smoothly, no problem. But when it stops working actually properly, sometimes this happens. You are going to totally hang. So this is as per my practical experience also I am saying. So for this kind of problems also we should be ready. Every time we cannot be smooth. So sometimes small mistake we commit. Where we are committing that mistake, getting also becomes actually difficult. So these problems is with debug feature you can do it. Tomorrow tomorrow I'll explain you where is the problem in this. I need to do something here. Should not be any problem, but it's giving some problem here. Why it is giving problem? I find out and I show you this.
Okay.